Years and years, we're back. Not Planet Coaster this time. Planet fucking Zoo. Let's get it. I did play a little bit of this game. I want to try to platinum. It doesn't ever look good. Honest with you, that's crazy, right?
Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
Change the color of pants. Oh. There we go.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I'll do the panda hat.
Oh.
I think that looks grand. That you will see your avatar and access shared prisoner globe. You can edit your avatar. HQ person later. America. Franchise. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
Yep.
PD Mar, we'll stay with medium. Pretty familiar with the Planet games.
Ayo at Hematu. Yeah. Sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets. As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And pride,
Golfy,
thanks to a lion
Chief
breeding
Beef is
program we
back.
ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you in at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there. From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
He's taking a poopy. Oh my.
Did you know that
God.
grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? Oh, but then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too. Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel. See, now this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. Okay, when
Pretty
you're
cool.
ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
Homeboy's chillin'. Oh,
Panthera leo, or the West African lion to you and me. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride, although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would
I
say,
need that to be a
those
trophy.
lions are awesome.
Get your
Which
lion
is
habitat to
precisely
40.
why I handle training instead these days. Anyway,
empty habitat
how about
at?
we get started on those objectives? Come on,
I haven't
let's head
highlighted
over
it
to an
yet.
empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
here it is. Located it.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something. Well, 2 somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
So markets.
There we are. A pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just select them and choose Adopt. Normally, the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Okay, got it.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the
I
trade
woke up
center
choosing
where they're
violence.
held
Why is that
until
cooler?
you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So
What'd you
how
do?
about you move them into their new home? When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Finally, they fixed the website for work. Okay.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of
Where's the
course,
second one
normally
at?
we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat.
Well, they haven't put
But
them in
I
there
am
yet.
assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in
There
the
it is.
zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are.
What?
And
That's
that
fucked up. You
overall
didn't get that
welfare
fixed?
statistic is itself comprised
Oh,
of
it pissed
4
me
different
off, dude.
areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily,
I
if you
feel ya for
select
the
an
bot, I
animal,
can
you'll bring
understand
up
that.
their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information. Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different
I'm
type
gonna put them
of
right
feeding
next to
station.
that.
And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl. Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their
Put it like
toy
near the
enrichment
trees a
welfare.
little bit, maybe, right?
Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had
will
to
never
leave in
get
a
paid
hurry,
for that
so
one
this
fucking
place is in a
day.
fair old state. Unfinished thingamajigs
That's
and
trash.
what's-its all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
That shit. That's fucked up, dude.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause time for a moment. Ah, that's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which
wait for
requires your
Black Ops 6?
concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's
I can
keep the
wait.
game
I could
paused
wait
while we
for
get
it, to
this
be honest.
ostrich habitat built. Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it. Right, let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Oh, wait a second. Fucked up here. I delete it. Delete! 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 I can't delete it. It won't let me delete it. Won't let me delete it. This triangle delete. Yeah, this part got me trouble last time. No, I can't. Delete that section. Thank you. Okay. No, they don't want you to go. Here we go. We're figuring it out. Now I can do a curve section. Back to straight section.
Good work.
There we go.
Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat,
Not terrible.
it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see
I feel like
into
every
this
year Call of
habitat
Duty
at the
gets the
moment.
hype.
At
They
least
do a
not
great
without
job of getting the hype,
stepladder.
and then by
But seeing
January,
as they're banned, I'd like
everybody's
you to
hating on
select
it
a
again.
piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier so the guests can see in.
Oh. But I did it. Wait. Nope, it didn't work. It didn't work. But what? It's a little sloppy. The barrier thing is a little sloppy. I mean, it's like, okay, switch. I'm going to glass. I'm pressing the X button. And now, what do I press now? It's not, why isn't it circle? Like, what button am I supposed to be pressing that's... Switch, okay. I switch to it, I press X. I'm stuck here. A really tricky little fucking tutorial, I'll be honest. Like, why? Switch to glass. I'm doing that. I don't want to be on multi-select mode. I just want to be on select mode. Like, it keeps like... Okay, you have to go this way, I guess. I don't know. Like, what's going on here? And then what? But then what? I pressed X, and now I'm done. But I can't press circle, because then it cancels my decision.
There we go. Adding in more windows gives
I don't know
guests
what I
even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the
It's not as good as
guests can
Planet
get a
Ghost
good
Search.
view
It
into a
is not as
habitat
good.
from the path they're walking
That's,
on.
I don't know what happened.
Because
I
it
didn't do
makes
anything
them
different than I
happy.
did before.
And
Like
because
how
this would
that
be a
switched to
pretty
glass.
Terrible zoo if they couldn't.
I don't know what the fuck's
The
going on.
last thing we
I
need to
think it's
do
cool.
is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them. Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should unpause time. After all, if time's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches.
Switching the glass was so frustrating.
Oh, by the way, as well as pausing time, you can also speed it up. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish.
I want to
Alright,
how can I
you've
do
finished the
all?
habitat,
I want to
so
like,
it's high
is there like
time
a
we
send
adopted those
all thing I
ostriches,
can
don't you
do,
think?
but I have to go one by
Let's
one.
get 4 of them in here.
Or I have to. Oh. Then you make a mistake, you have to go all the way back to this main screen. Huh.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Good morning, Owen.
Oh, good
How's it
to
going?
see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do his
I'll just make sure
speed
that I
camera
build the
joke?
glass ones immediately.
Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made
good.
the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's
I don't
do
think
the
the
same
UI
for
in
the
this game
keepers,
is
shall we?
as good as Planet Coast.
To make it
Let's see.
easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and
We're
hippos,
having some
we
trouble
should build a
switching
new
this brick
keeper
to
hut.
glass. We'll see what
Keeper
other
huts
troubles
are where the
arise.
keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should
Doing
be
good. It's still
looking
very
after
foggy
the animals.
outside. Build a keeper hut.
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
Okay. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, I just couldn't, like, I was doing it, but I couldn't, like, I would confirm it and then back out, and it'd be like, nope, back to brick. I was like, what?
This keeper hut only has
This is
space
my
for
thing
one
of my
keeper,
frustration. I feel
but
like,
the larger
like,
keeper
tell
hut
me what
can allow
button to
multiple
push.
keepers to prepare food
Sometimes I
at
feel
the
like
same
games tell you
time.
what to
Oh,
do,
but
but
bear
like
in
don't
mind
tell you what
that
button to
keeper
push.
huts
It's like,
and
no, no,
other
no.
staff
Let's-
facilities
let's-
shouldn't be placed
tell me
near
the
to
buttons.
areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes
made
your
all this
newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
Oh, so you played this. How far did you get in, Did you get far in the game? Did you beat the career mode or anything? Oh, fuck.
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food. And thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos.
You think it'd be a little
Let's
easy?
get on to
I mean,
your
it's
next
full-
objective
Oh,
then.
it's also right.
Bengal tigers.
Be easy than Planet Coaster.
We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on
Okay.
over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Righty. your
Building
next
borders
job
is the
to
hardest
build a
thing. It's harder than
habitat
building coasters,
from
actually.
scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to
Maybe
the
the habitat
barrier.
gate over here. No, they want it over here. I
Oh,
could just.
and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
I put it over here. I played a little bit of it. Okay. Can you see through the concrete? No. I almost want to do all glass, just all the way around. Oh, what happened? See what just happened? I pressed X to build it and said no. What happened? See, like, look, I can't press X right now. What happened just now? Like, what did I press incorrectly? And now I can't connect the thing, so I'm kind of fucked. Delete. Delete the whole thing and start over. I don't know what to, again. Building barriers is fucking annoying in this game, dude. Like, I pressed X to place down a thing. You would think, yeah, placing down X is the right fucking move. No. I pressed X and you guys saw it. It literally said, nah, start over. Okay, I can... But then it's like, okay, does it have to be brick here, though? If I press X, will it work? Do you think so? Okay, oh, that time it worked. Last time it didn't work. I don't know what I did differently. Apparently I did something different. Okay. Could have curved. Fucking tricky. I just want it to work every time and not... When I press X, don't restart me like you just did right there. Don't tell me why. No one really needs this that way. Fine. Curve it one more time and then we'll start putting glass back down. Go, it's working. We're gonna break this glass easy, dude. Curve that boy. Oh, well, see, okay. I think I'm pressing the wrong button there or something. I think I'm highlighted the wrong thing. X, no. Oh, it just fucked me up right there. See, I'm back to where I can't press things down anymore. Look, I'm back to, like, what did I do right there? I'm doing something where I'm like, I don't know. It's like, it doesn't let me, I can't build anymore. But I can't, like, you just can't, I can't click this piece and just start building. You cannot do that in this game. That isn't possible. You can't click a piece of wall and just start building off that wall. That's not possible. They didn't think of that. Correct? I can't connect this to that. I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Like, if I build this wall... Oh, it just went away! Look, I'm pressing... It goes away. Okay, connect. Why does it... But I'm gonna fuck up here. Not gonna let me connect to this gate, I don't... Okay, let me connect. But how do I connect these two? I don't think I can. That's the thing, is I can't finish the gate. I had trouble with that. Like, I couldn't finish. I can't connect. Because you can't build off of a wall. You have to start a new spot. You cannot click a wall and be like, keep building. I don't think you can. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't do that. Like, I don't see the option of doing that. I can't click a wall and build off that wall. Like, look, it always makes a middle one. I click the wall and it makes me have to place this thing right here. I'm pretty sure I have to start over because I have to build in a one try and have the gate thing to build off of it. I don't know. It's not letting me build off the wall. I go to edit barrier. But look, it turns to this. It turns into... It uses the multi-select too much. Like, stop automatically multi-selecting for me. No, I want to edit off of this. Yeah, I can't. I gotta start the whole thing over. I cannot build off a wall. I don't know what how to do that. There isn't a way to, like, build. See, like, look, it just makes it this. What if I just click this from here, though? Keep building, keep building. No, see. Okay, I press X, will it work? No, it doesn't place anything down. It says no. Okay. But I can't, look, it won't extend. I can't extend another piece. Change the pillar to the glass one. I have to build another gate. I have to build another gate. If I change it, I still can't build more. Like I can't, I just pressed X and it doesn't let you build more. Can you not change the pillar to the glass one? What does pillar mean? Which is, I don't know how that helps me build off more. Mean the new thing. Yeah, but then I can't edit barrier. I can change it to glass, but I can't. It's not going to connect the watch. I can build here. But look, it makes me make a new one. I'll always have to make a new one. I can't build off both sides of it. I can only use one side. I can only use one side. Because it makes me make a new pillar. You can't build off both sides at the same time. Like it just doesn't, I just need to automatically always have a wall ready to be built. That's the problem. That's a huge problem that this game has 5 minutes in. I always need a wall to keep building. Like you're like just taking the options away from me and I can't do anything. Like how do I just build? Like what am I missing? Like no, I don't want a new pillar. I want a blueprint of you auto finishing me. Why do you always make a pillar? I have to put another gate in. Fuck. I cannot build off a thing. I think if I put another gate, I'll be able to do something. I have to put 2 gates in. Yep, that's the only way to do it. You can only build off of a gate. That's so ridiculous. That's very bad. That's terrible. So, and then it kept like taking it away from me. Like it wasn't always press X place. It was like press X. Sometimes it'll place. Sometimes it'll fucking go away. It's like. And it didn't even say I did it right. It's totally incorrect. I have to do it all over again. It doesn't even let me. It just says triangle to delete. I'm pressing triangle. Nothing's happening. Like, what are you talking about?
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need
I hate
every
this so
dollar we can
much
get.
already.
Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
It's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to edit every aspect and continue building needed. Wonder if it's a mechanic that requires. So on your end, is it showing you when you edit barrier, you can like build off the wall, or is it so it's not making you do the pillar thing? Like mine's, the pillar thing is the troubling part. It's like, why do I always have to make a pillar? I don't like the pillar thing. I don't like that. Very, not good.
Okay, that's the habitat.
Hopefully, to be honest, we just have to not. We can still work around it.
The tigers won't be able to
boundary building is going to be a trouble in this fucking game. It's going to be a big fucking trouble. Hopefully, we don't have to do too much of it. We have to do it in one fucking try. Another complaint. I have to go back to the animal market every time. You can't send to the zoo and stay in this screen. You have to go back out, go back to the screen, pull this back up. They have to walk through the forest right here. See, this isn't the best entryway, but it'll do. Yeah, that's just the one thing that I think is weird. I just need to be able to build off walls I've already built. Like if I stop building and I come back, I should be able to click the thing. Yeah. Just slow down time. That boy back up. Lots of balloons in this bitch. There must be some. Maybe you have to. You probably have to hold some button or something. I'm not holding the buttons enough. Where's my second one at? I don't think I did it right. Oh, they're in my animal storage for some reason. Oh, they go to this trade center. I thought I clicked send to zoo already. See? This game is ignoring me, man. I'm pretty sure I clicked send to zoo before with that tiger. See, now they can't access it, does that mean? Oh, no, I was just right.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers,
That's
let's
weird.
take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a
We'll see.
suitable
It's got a lot to
feeding
live up to the
station
Planet
for them.
Coaster. So far, Planet Coaster is a lot more intuitive to the console. This seems like it's fucking was made for a mouse. Add a feeding station. Large food.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink.
Oh, the lake.
There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Put some rough water in there.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items
Last time
into
I feel
their
like I
habitats?
filled it up all the way. All right. That tiger was freaking out, bro. A frozen blood pumpkin. Oh my god. What the fuck? Boy, enrichment, rubbing pad in this. Get it over on this. They're all lining up over here. Give them some action.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad
Let's
weather.
slow it down a little bit.
Although,
That's why
given
it's
that we're
going
in
great.
England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like,
Oh, hell no.
just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Blueprints all day in this game, bro. I'm not building shit anymore. We'll rotate it. Right smack dab in the mid.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
What do you need, Tiger? Tell me.
Rightio. Head over to the Terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about
yes.
different types of terrain.
It needs
That'll
fucking
tell you what
soil.
the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Needs
Okay
more
then,
soil.
open the terrain editing
needs
tool,
less
select
grass.
painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Rain again. Soil light, maybe? I said I had too much tall grass, so it's... Put some soil heavy down, too. But back here, too. You do it yet? You did. Oh, wait, no. Increase terrain welfare to what? Okay, let's check on them again. See what... Needs less grass that is long. Short grass.
Right then. All
There we go.
animals need plants and trees
Need to mow
from
the
their
lawn a
own
little bit
biome
for
or
'em.
continent. You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Yeah, I really like the animal stuff. This stuff's all really fun.
Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger.
Let me
like
filter
the
that
wattle
boy.
bushes. You can remove them if you want. You can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Before I had to buy actual every animal. One second. 1 second, I need to do some plant fucking research here. Tropical, temperate, and grassland. Oh, look. Oh, you have to delete these ones that are fucking shit. Oh, god damn it. Put some shade over here while they're eating, maybe, and drinking. That way maybe we can get their like habitat full coverage kind of thing. Find a temperate glass as well. There we go.
They say the good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still,
Eye
those
of the
tigers look
Taiga?
so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare. Now then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese. Expand their social welfare and we can get a
Okay.
bit more detail.
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Head over to the social tab to see what's wrong.
Wait, what? Okay. Okay.
As you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Oh, 'cause I have to pick the location. I haven't been doing that. Okay. You have to do another X to confirm the location.
Good work on those
Okay.
peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly,
This is
it
pretty
sounds
cool.
like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy.
I ain't
Let's head
fucking
over there and
Inception.
see what's wrong with
I
her.
can't be building no mazes out here. Build a maze with this push come.
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone putting the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests. Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards,
Okay, yeah.
it's too hot, even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Uh-oh. Oh, 'cause it's...
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Add 3 coolers, okay.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopards' terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Look how happy they are. They love the snow.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats.
Oh shit,
That'll
let me
increase
on
the
my
average
fucking own.
welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic.
Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should head to the animal section of the zoo management screen. As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate tool. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Where are you at, Amelia? Our tortoises need fucking better shit. 0 enrichments. I need a food enrichment and a toy enrichment in here. Nope. This is the one you do by species, okay. Or giant tortoises? Here's some frozen fruit for your ass. Boy enrichment too. A sprinkler. Is that really? That's toy enrichments. There we go. Okay, that should help them. They have their food enrichment now. Oh. Animal alerts. Oh, is that what he's doing right now? Okay. The zebras are pissed. The zebras are fucking pissed. Why? They need food and toy enrichment in here. What's the fucking species called again? A plain zebra. I should cheer him the fuck up a little bit. Look at those zebras swim. Okay. Uh-oh. They're still unhappy. Uh-oh. I wonder why. Kiefer, clean up this shit. So the tortoises need our shelter. Oh, actually. African savanna elephant. I gotta go back and okay. R3 cure filter.
Not bad. Not
There we
bad
go.
at all. think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
Sounds like you've got the whole zoo purring away nicely. Well, purring, grunting.
I got my fucking zoo now. All right, first zoo done. I really like the animal management stuff. The ape apprenticeship. Apron.
Welcome to Madagascar. It's quite the change of scenery from dreary old England, huh? Apart from the weather, I suppose. They don't call these places rainforests for nothing. The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary, where we're doing vitally important conservation work. Not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to humans there are. And yet, the way the world treats them is like, well, very much like some of us treat our actual relatives. Anyway, that's why I'm determined that our operation here does some good. If we can all leave some part of the world in a better state than we found it, we'll have lived lives worth living. And speaking of states, I have a horrible feeling I left the house in the right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
Gosh. Dark. It's a little he's got like the little low-key like sinister laugh.
What do you think of Madagascar then? Bit warm for my taste, to be honest. Anyway,
I wanna go to
this
Madagascar.
is Bernie's primate sanctuary. It's
The
not just
Madagascar
primates, though.
movie
We've
just
got
popped
all
on-
sorts of animals. So why don't we
Off
go
the
and have a
top of
look
my
at
head.
some of them, eh?
When
We'll
he's friends
start
with
by
the
taking a
zebra,
look at the red
but then he tries to
lemurs.
eat Chris
They're
Rock.
the ones that look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them.
Alin, the frame today is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Everybody's seen that movie a million times.
Red-ruffed lemurs are found in the rainforests of Masuala. That's in northeast Madagascar. They can actually live anywhere from 15 up to 25 years. Fancy that, eh? Okay, when you're ready, let's go find our Bornean orangutans.
That's a red roof.
The Bornean orangutan is such a marvellous creature. They're always a big favourite at any zoo they feature in, and they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet.
Look at him playing with the little
Assuming you don't
fucking
count
weight.
any
He's doing
lions that got
curls.
stuck up one. Oh, why don't you take a better look at them? Open up their information panel and go into the animal camera. Aren't they just incredible? When you're ready, let's go and have a look-see at some of our beautiful bonobos. They're quite the characters.
Where the fuck are these bonobos?
Oh dear! It looks like we've arrived just in time. One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed. And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it. We'll need to catch them. But before we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too. Select the habitat boundary to bring up the habitat information panel.
I want to see him like tear somebody's arms off. Get real crazy.
Good. Now open the Animals tab.
Box up the remaining bonobos with box all animals.
Now, we'll need a vet to recapture that escaped bonobo, but it seems our last one left to do some research in the wild. Not an ideal situation. So, we'll need to hire a replacement sharpish.
Go into the staff tab of the browser.
You can
Oh,
find
that's a
all of your
caretaker.
staff in here, but there's no time to go looking at their particulars at the moment. Hire a vet. Great. Now let's deal with our escapee before they can cause too much havoc. Use the animal alerts to jump to the escaped bonobo.
Then press Call Vet to... Yep, you guessed it. Call the vet over to capture it.
In Roller Coaster Tycoon
okay,
3
that's
Platinum,
the
they had a
relief.
safari
So while the
version of the
vet
game,
deals with our
and
bonobo
when they got
friends,
out,
let's go
you
fix
were
up their
in a
habitat so they can't
helicopter and you
escape
could
again.
shoot them,
Head back over
first
there.
person shooter style.
As you can see, the barrier's collapsed. Someone's taken their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one replaced. Select the barrier and then we'll edit it.
Oh, let's see what we
Delete
can
the
do
broken
here.
section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one.
It's still saying delete the broken barrier. I have trouble with this. Like, I don't know what they want me to do. It's like, I deleted it, so can I hurt build? But again, this is my worst nightmare. I can't connect these two. I have to make a new one. They are making me, a pillar is showing up. Like, I need barrier building to be in this game as little as possible because it's a deal breaker for me, man. It's a fucking struggle to do anything. I cannot build off of this wall. I can't do it. Don't know how to do it one little bit. Edit barrier. Why does it switch? Why? Why do you switch to the pillar thing? I need you to, I didn't say new pillar. I said edit barrier, so that means you don't fucking do that anymore. I'm good. It's like, I might have to look this up, this far up right here, because I don't see how you make a new wall when I can only do this and like. It still says delete broken barrier. Why does it still say that? Why? Why does it still say that? That's the real question. That's question one, is why does it still fucking say delete barrier when I've already deleted it? And then why does a pillar show up? No. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I need to see. I cannot do anything without seeing somebody do. I need to see somebody fix this shit. Or else it's just, there's no hope. This is terrible. I really, like, the game is great. It's just fucking bad right here. Like, why can't I fucking just build it? 20-minute break here to like learn how to do this. This is very not intuitive. It's like I don't know. It's like you're not letting me build it. I can't just fix it. I cannot click this border edge and drag. I can't do it. I cannot do that. That's wild to me. I have to be able to do that. I have to. If you don't let me do that, the game's unplayable. It's tough to find a video. Like, it shouldn't be hard. It should not. This should be easy. And it's not for me. It's difficult. I can't build. I can't fix this. I can't fix it. I'm literally stuck on a game in a tutorial. I can't fix a barrier. It's like my dumb brain says click wall, drag wall, connect wall. That should be like, why do you think, like, is that not the way it should be? It's not click wall, drag wall, connect wall. It's not that, and that pisses me off. Hey, this guy just fucking did it, and I don't know how the fuck he did. I want to fucking know what buttons are you fucking pressing. Fuck! I want to see exactly what he fucking does and what he's clicking. Fuck, this is impossible. If I skip anything, the video's fucking... So, okay, tell me if what I'm clicking incorrectly. So, I have to click this wall. I go to edit barrier. And, like, so you're telling me I should press X on this thing, right? And then drag or something? I can't do that. You should be able to click the pillar of the existing fence and add on. Maybe I can, no. I can do this. I'm pressing X, nothing's happening. I can't add on to it. Like, what'd I do wrong right there? X? I can hold, the multi-select thing is terrible. It's awful. Stop making me multi-select. Like, I need to watch exactly what can't. No pillar, nothing's showing up. Only the pillar showing up. Only this little pillar in the middle. That's the only thing that shows up. Nothing else shows up other than that. Nothing. He literally skipped it. He literally edited it. It's literally edited at the part that I'm stuck on. He edited it to where he was going. Click the pillar, like, of the existing fence. I am clicking the pillar of the existing fence. What just happened? Oh, it's moving the pillar. That's not doing anything. Wait! Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking hold random buttons and it works. It's so dumb.
Good.
The building's terrible in this
Now that
game.
we've
No
done
one can
that,
defend,
we need to
defend
make sure
it.
to
There's
add
literally no
climb-proof
one
barriers
could
to
make
the
a
top.
button layout
That
of
way
this.
the bonobos
Nobody.
won't be able to climb out.
Nobody
Just
could play
make
this
sure
game on
you've got the
PS5 and be like,
correct piece
all
of
right, these are
barrier
the buttons to
selected
build
when
stuff.
you do that.
They're all guessing. I don't want to do any more building of barriers. I don't. I hate it. I need this game to have none of that shit. I really do.
Okay, so go into the options section and select which side the climb-proof barrier needs to go on.
So fucking
And don't
bad.
get it wrong. We're more worried about bonobos climbing out than guests climbing in.
Well, I can't. I'm not even worried about that. Oh, wait. Make boundary climb proof. I did it wrong already.
So, it turns out that as well as the old vet leaving, the zoo's mechanics did too. We'll need to hire a couple of new ones so we can help stop any more breakouts.
It's just so slow.
You see, mechanics
Even
do all
doing that, like
sorts of
changing that
helpful
to not
things around the
climbable,
zoo, but one of their
You have to
most
like
important
make sure you're not
jobs is taking
highlighting.
care of the
It's
habitat
fucking
barriers.
bad.
Without mechanics around to repair them, the barriers will crack, crumble, and fall down. And before you know it, we'll be overrun with escaped animals.
Head into the staff tab
Well,
of the
stop
browser
making me.
again.
I don't want to build. I don't want to repair things. Like if the wall's already built, I'm fucked. If the
Hire a
wall's already
mechanic
built,
and
there's
then
like
place
too
them on
much.
a
There's
path
too
to
much
pop
to.
them into your zoo. You don't have to go back into the browser if you're hiring lots of the same type of staff member. Just place another one on the path right away.
Gosh, we have been busy, haven't we? Good work there. I'm off for a cuppa. Oh, I think Bernie wants a word with you.
Oh, I hear you had a bit of an issue with an escaped bonobo. The main thing is that you dealt with it swiftly, and more importantly, without the animals stealing someone's clothes, putting them on, and then walking out of the front gate.
Now, you've probably noticed that there's already a building where I want you to build the research centre. Don't worry. You see, the building that's currently there is actually a hollow shell, so we're able to place our new building inside of it. If you select the research centre for placement and then hover over the shell, you'll see that it asks if you want to add the research centre to the existing building.
Now, select the building to add it to it. Oh, but that won't place it just yet, though.
First, we'll need to rotate our research centre so it automatically connects to the path when we place it.
Why is it highlighting this thing when I'm not? It's not telling me what to do with the highlighted part of the, like right there. Like why? Do they want me to delete this thing first? Like what? Yes, they do. They do, and they don't tell you that. Okay, that's crazy. They do, and they didn't tell you. They were like, yeah, delete. Like, say delete it. Why are they cryptic? This tutorial's fucking worrisome, man. Like, why are they like? Why would they not tell me to delete that? Why was that not in the
Splendid
instructions?
work. Now that we have a brand spanking new research centre, we can give our vets something to do in there. Oh, by the way, it's worth noting that the vets will only do research when they're not required to do any other jobs. That said, you can change what jobs a vet does via their information panel. But let's not worry about that just now. So, let's get our vet researching ring-tailed lemurs.
Pop open the access menu, head into zoo management, then go to the vet research section.
Here, you can see a list of all the animals present in your zoo, and also all the potential diseases that can occur.
Now, assign your vet the ring-tailed lemur to start their research.
about it, I'm not sure we've got any education boards or speakers by the lemur's habitat.
There's a control to snap it
Let's head
inside.
over there and add some. So our
What
guests
button?
Can learn all about
I don't know what that
their
means. There's a
little
controller.
delights.
I don't know what that means. I don't hear the words. There's a control to snap it inside, and I can implement. I can put that to action. You know, immediately.
First off, let's pop down 2 education boards. Place them on the habitat barriers at a height that guests can see, or, if you like, pop them down on a stand.
I had to like hold triangle to move it. Education boards. Okay. Ooh. Any of these things will do? I was saying where I was gonna put it.
Okay.
Nope, those don't
now
count.
That they've
right?
been put into position, we have to tell them what animal to display information about. Select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel.
It makes me click the one I didn't put down. Why? Why is it highlighting the one I didn't put down? That makes
And
no
from the drop-down list,
sense.
Select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious. When you link an education board or a speaker to an animal, you need to make sure that said animal is close by. If it isn't, the guests will get confused and won't learn as much. Okay, now that we've done the education boards, let's pop down a pair of speakers. Speakers play audio to the guests so they can learn while they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the laborious process of reading. Oh, one thing to bear in mind is that it's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said. Now we simply need to link the speakers to the ring-tailed lemurs, just
Okay.
like you did with the education boards.
Yeah, that's how that I can understand. That's pretty cool.
Fantastic!
Yeah.
Oh, it's worth remembering that education boards and speakers both need power to work. They won't do much good without it.
Oh, it looks as though our vet has completed their research on ring-tailed lemurs. We'll need to collect the results. Head back into the vet research area to take a look at their findings.
Go on, collect your research rewards. Just so you know, vets will continue to research an animal even after successfully completing a research level. I suppose when you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
Oh shit. Salmonella.
Well,
Salmonella.
now that we've enriched the lives of our guests, let's enrich the lives of our ring-tailed lemurs. Some animals, like lemurs, will have a climbing need. That means they have a requirement for a certain amount of climbing space, and you can fulfill that requirement by building them a climbing frame. Let's find out how much more climbing space our lemur friends need, shall we? Select one of them and bring up their information panel.
Little baby one.
Next, hop over to the terrain tab. Ah, now, as you can see, the lemurs need quite a lot more climbing space. But as it happens, I've already got a climbing frame blueprint built for you. So you can either pop that down or build one yourself from scratch. By the way, it's not always just climbing needs that you have to worry about. Other animals might need a certain amount of water in their habitat so they can go for a swim. They certainly do keep us on our toes.
Lemur climbing frame.
Oh, that's a great climbing frame for them. They're going to absolutely love it. Do you
You're
know
damn
what
right
would make
they
them
will.
Even happier though? Nicer food. But that's true of all of us, though, isn't it?
We're feeding them
You can
fucking
unlock
scraps.
better quality food for animals through research.
We're feeding them fucking
Luckily, we've
dust.
already unlocked some for the lemurs, so all that remains is to make sure they get served it from now on.
We're gonna have
Let's
the
bring up
fucking
the
animal
habitat
services
information
come in here
panel
and be
by
like, "You're
selecting
feeding
within
your
the
animals
habitat.
shit. You're closed down. You're closed down, boy." Wait. I do not know how to do that. Food. Okay, I see. I found out how to do it.
So, a new climbing frame and better food. Oh, you've really spoilt those lemurs rotten. Now, I think it's time we looked at one of the zoo's most important responsibilities. Releasing animals into the wild.
Trophy.
You see, when we
Trophy.
feel an animal is
Trophy.
ready, we can release them
Trophy.
into the wild. But what makes an animal a good candidate for release? Well, their age is an important factor. I mean, we can't release an animal that's a juvenile, just as we can't release one that's gotten too old. They'll also need to be fertile. After all, the idea is to repopulate the wild, so the best candidates will have a high fertility gene. And together, the age and fertility of a candidate will determine how many conservation credits will be rewarded when we release them. Now, conservation credits are vitally important. They're the lifeblood of your zoo.
And the
Because
rain's
every
pretty
one
crazy. I don't
allows you to
remember,
adopt even more animals.
rain
And
like
what's
this in,
more, the animals you can adopt will
on a
be of
coaster.
a
It
higher
is
quality.
Madagascar, so yeah.
So, with that in mind, let's pop over to our orangutan habitat.
Oh, huge. Damn,
I'd
I
like you
can't
to
see.
find Aga,
Fucking
the
monsoon in this
orangutan in the
bitch.
habitat, and select him, please. You can go through each orangutan in turn, or select the habitat barrier, go to the animals tab in the habitat information panel, and find him in the animals list.
A gong. Release animal into the wild. Release him.
I know it's sad to see him go, but he'll be happy.
Say
out in the
goodbye.
wild. And he's a wonderful candidate.
Release your
for
first
release.
animal into the
Young,
wild.
Strong and fertile.
Platinum.
Excellent work
Platinum.
there. You've definitely got potential, you know.
Ah, I see you've been doing some homework. Although, it hardly seems like work when you're learning about something as adorable as a ring-tailed lemur. I imagine I'd have got much better grades at school if there'd been less algebra and more aldebra. Tortoises.
Okay, so far we've done a lot of work with habitat animals, but now it's time to learn all about exhibit animals. Let's build a brand new exhibit. I've marked an area for our new exhibit. How about we head over there?
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the smaller
now
things.
let's build a new exhibit in
snakes
the
and-
gap that's been left. Just add it to the building like we did with the research center earlier. Then pop it into the gap.
Oh no, it's gonna be tough. I can already tell it's gonna be complicated. There's a lot of instructions. Man, my completion percentage is down to 53.49%. I just keep adding fucking games. I'm gonna add 2 Point Hospital next today as well. Really drive it down.
Perfect.
Okay.
The next thing to do is adopt an exhibit animal to go in there. How about a Gila
Okay, that was a little confusing, but we figured it
Open up
out.
the exhibit trading section and adopt one.
A Gila monster. Oh my God! That's a fucking Komodo fucking dragon type of shit.
Just as we do with habitat animals, we need to send the Gila monster
Dope.
to the exhibit. Select the
Yeah, I like
exhibit
this.
to
This is
send
cool.
it there.
When
I
you
didn't even
send
think
an
about the
animal to an
exhibits.
exhibit, it'll automatically be given the correct setup. But that doesn't mean
Oh,
it's
shit.
completely ready for them.
I want to
So
fucking
let's
anaconda
finish it
and let
off.
it loose and fucking
We'll
kill
start by
everybody.
adding some
Like in the movie.
enrichment items. Head over to the exhibit's information panel. Good. Now open the layout tab.
Oh, well, it looks like we've only got the enrichment level 1 items unlocked at the moment. Never mind, let's turn on at least one of them for the Gila monster. As I'm sure you know by now, you can unlock more enrichment levels by having one of your vets do some research.
Now we'll also need to set the temperature and humidity in the exhibit. These
I think
are
that's fair.
vitally important for keeping our Gila monster happy and comfortable. Open the climate tab.
Here, you can see the Gila monster's desired temperature and humidity. You can change both of these by
He
adjusting
wants
the
a
dials below.
smooth 38.
Make sure it's going to be nice and cozy.
Then he wants it between 15 and 25. We'll do right in the middle for him. Oh my God, it's so humid in there for his ass. What's up, Julia the Juggernaut? How's it going? Welcome on in. Good morning. Need to throw a dehumidifier in there. Oh, I have it at fucking, I didn't even see that.
That's the ticket. And the last thing we need to look at is setting up the different windows.
Playing Planet
So
Zoo for the
open up
first time.
Windows tab.
Pretty fun, pretty fun.
You can edit and customize any of the windows on an exhibit. A window can be closed and blank, or have a 2-dimensional background, or even a 3-dimensional background on it. Why don't you have a play around with the options?
What's a 3D facade? That blocks people
There's
out.
also an exhibit education board. Pop them down near your exhibits to teach your guests about them. Let's add one now.
Do you really? Yeah, there's another game like called like Let's Build a Zoo, a little more like 16-bit that I might want to try. I'm a big fan of sim management and sim management tycoon games. I've always been a big fan of like Roller Coaster Tycoon as a kid and stuff. They need to make a 2 Point needs to make a zoo game. 2 Point Zoo. They're making a 2 Point museum. I think 2 Point would kill a zoo game. They would do really good. Rotate incrementally? What that means? See, this is a little sloppy. I don't like this much. Oh, I gotta do a screen mount. Okay, well, fucking tell me that shit. I'll just put this in here. Give a fuck. I'll just put a fucking TV. Yeah, I need to play SimCity or no, I want to try out City Skylines is a game that I really want to try one day. I hear that's like the most complex of the complex ones. You gotta actually be a fucking engineer for that game. Educational content. Oh shit, what is it? A gill monster. Oh, it's not a habitat, that's why. Delete! Alright, try this again. Oh, exhibit education board. It's right there in front of my fucking face. Look out, kid. Okay, now we have to edit it.
Lovely stuff.
Oh, that's
now
cool.
Our guests can learn all about our venomous friend here. Right, now, I've got a bit of a big job for you. I need you to increase the number of species in the
Is
zoo.
he even in here?
You'll probably want to adopt both habitat and exhibit animals to do so, which will mean building plenty of new habitats and exhibits for them. Go on, off you pop. I'll check in with you when you're almost done.
Oh, he's in here. I have at least 12 species in the zoo. Damn, homeboy was stuck in the box. That sucks. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta do these animal alerts again. Animal welfare has attracted protesters. They found out we... Well, he escaped, so he had to be in a box, and I forgot, yo. Broken down here. We have any mechanics, actually? I have at least 12 species in the zoo? Fuck, that's tough, yo. They said I could add snails and shit. Let's throw some snails in there for the fucking creature. Oh, that sucks. I can't put them in there. Yeah, they started. That's how they started this scenario out. They were all running away. I think I need to add another exhibit. Oh, I have 9. I need 3 more. wonder if I have to have like a. Do I have to have a little shack like this? Gotta figure this shit out. How do I add species? How would I do that without putting a new exhibit down? Invalid destination, invalid destination. Yeah, I'm trying to find out which ones can. Definitely can't hang out with the fucking one thing, I'll tell you that. Monster, Goliath frogs. Maybe the iguana can hang out with it too. Oh, there's already one in here, I think. That wouldn't add to the species. What the fuck did I just do? I literally don't know what I just did. There is no undo button. How do I do something that easily? Okay, double X. What? Double tap X closes it down? Where can I put an exhibit? Do I have to have a I feel do I just need to like go back and like listen to what that lady said like specifically? Can you beat the game without listening to the lady? I don't know if you fucking can. I think I gotta build something. I gotta build something. Why is it like not level? What's the matter where I put it? Yeah, I can put something in here. I should build a fucking thing, I feel. Yeah, it is, I guess, but Planet Coaster you're able to do it. Planet Coaster does a great job of it. Oh, look, right there. Fuck it. Fuck it. What else can I put in there? Put in the frogs. Oh, wait, I should have storage, shouldn't I? Yeah. Put in the frogs. Boom. Now can we put frogs and cockroaches together? If we can't put those together, who can we put together? Damn it! Can't put it in there. That's kind of bullshit. Find those education boards again. Those things go. Alright. Alright. Not powered. Oh shit. This can be Goliath frog right there. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Fuck it, we don't need that. We only need to get the species in. That's all that matters. So yeah, I wish yeah, the power is a little crazy. I'm not worried about it right now. We'll just get the objectives done, and that'll be that. We're not really going for anything that needs to be sustainable. There's got to be animals I can probably add with, like, you think, like lemurs. Let's just keep looking for the animal market. We need to see actually what we have. We have bonobos, Burundian orangutan. We already have cockroaches too. Goliath frog, we have hippos, mandrills, red roof lemur, ring-tailed lemur. I don't think we had a western chimpanzee. Check one more time. We didn't have a Western chimp. Okay. Let's see if we can put that chimp anywhere. And maybe it's compatible. You'd think they could fucking hang out and they wouldn't kill each other, right? Oh yeah, you can put it right in here. Perfect. Hey. Okay. Wait, that didn't count. Oh, it was 11. We'll see. Maybe it didn't show up yet, though. Yep, that's 11. He might be a little pissed. Let's see what he's thinking. He might need another chimp friend or something, right? He's gonna beat all the lemur's ass. Social, he's fucking pissed about social. He needs a friend. He needs a friend. He needs tropical plants too. Oh, he has no coverage. Show appropriate plants. Make a little shady spot for him back here. Yeah. I can't buy any more chimpanzees for him. You're fucked, buddy. I'm sorry. So I think we need to put the snail in the game. I think that's the only way to do it. I don't think we have the snails, and that's the only one I can add. No, we do have a snail already. Over here. Wait, what? Oh, that's just because he's not in the zoo, though. Same with the cockroaches. Okay. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. Maybe I have to add a path, though. Let me just walk. Okay, here we go. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Okay, then we add. Animal market. No. Because I have animals in storage, I have to. Oh, it's the, because that's the wrong storage one, that's why. Animal exhibition market, then go to our storage. Send to zoo, send here.
My,
Boom.
you have been busy, haven't you? Splendid. But now that you've adopted all these lovely new species, we need to make sure they're nice and happy. So let's get the average welfare across the zoo nice and high, shall we? And by we, I mean you. Go on, get to it.
Okay. It's got no powers, the thing. $40 to $60. Okay, that's better. I don't, can I like add a, they said something about adding the layout. There we go. Layout are unlocked through vet research. Oh, that's why. He doesn't want anybody else in there. Like, that frog wants to be alone, bruh. Alright, let's go to our animals. Oh, dude. The bonobos are a little pissed. I wonder why. They have no enrichment. They need food and toy enrichment. Get some bonobo enrichment items in that boy. Block of frozen fruit right here. A little forage box. There y'all go. We're gonna fucking deck this place the fuck out. A suspended forager. Put it over here. A termite mound? Put the termite mound right fucking here. I want to see. A tool puzzle feeder? We want people to see this fucking puzzling. Put it like right in front of here. Alright. Oh look, they want to play in a cardboard box. That's hilarious. My vet's fucking taking the day off and not calling or something. Let's hire another vet. Hey, the bonobos should be a lot happier. We're at 87%. Let's see who else is a little cranky crankers. Look how much the bonobos are happy. Oh, it's Ollie. Why is this guy fucking... Social, huh? Huh. I may just need some... Can I release this person into the wilds? You're free, Western chimpanzee.
Lovely job there. You should be proud of yourself. Not only have you expanded the zoo and kept the animals as happy as Lanny, but you didn't bankrupt us in the process. Amazing.
We haven't even gotten to the price plate.
Wow! Well, you've certainly transformed the zoo. I barely recognize it. A wonderful new exhibit, some fascinating new species, and you've done
He said
wonders for the
exhibit.
animals' welfare
Exhibit or
by
whatever, I don't know
enriching
what it
their
is.
habitats.
He said it weird.
Who doesn't love playing with a 3-foot wide soccer ball, huh? I mean, other than professional soccer players. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't easy, though. I expect money was tighter than a possum's pouch. Plowing all those funds back into the welfare of the animals doesn't make running these places a picnic. Although, it does make me feel a little less guilty about how much our
You can
gift
tell
shops
that
charge.
finances is going to be all about the
No,
next
as far
tutorial
as I'm
level.
concerned, the only reason to run a zoo is to help animal kind. Sadly, it appears some other people have far less noble goals.
All right, we're done with this zoo. See you later. Two zoos down. Yeah, managing the power, I feel like is a little add in there. Panda Park. I think there's a trophy that you have to do like all these on, you have to do all of them on hard, I think. Complete all original career levels to gold standard on hard difficulty. Yeet! 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 Hell no, I ain't doing that shit. I'm just kidding. It's doable.
They're my daughter's favorite animal. I think it's fair to say that if ever there was an animal which has captured the public's imagination, it's pandas. Oh, well, that's assuming you ignore cats and dogs, obviously. It'll take more than a cute bear to knock them off of the top spot. Oh, but did you know, thanks to the incredible conservation work that's being done in China and around the world, pandas are no longer endangered. Amazing! That said, they're still considered vulnerable. So, this zoo is extraordinarily lucky and honored to be part of that conservation.
I like that
effort.
this game is
It
kind of
really
going
speaks
like,
to our
you know,
reputation.
animal
A
conservation
reputation
is a major
that
theme
you're
of the
gonna be in
game
charge
already.
of
They talked about it a few times.
Along with all the general
Which is cool.
maintaining too. I really can't tell you how important the welfare of those pandas is. Oh wait, I can. It is vitally important. The eyes of the world are on you, my friend. Although, perhaps more pressingly, the eyes of Nancy are on you too.
Welcome to China. This is Bernie's brand new.
Look at me
Panda
hanging out in
Celebration
China,
Zoo.
building zoos.
So new, in fact, that it's not quite finished.
Oh shit, what
but
the
we'll deal
fuck? I
with
thought
that
about the
later.
skateboard on this
First,
shit, bro.
let's take a tour of the zoo.
This is like a Tony Hawk level. It really does. Alright, what do we got? Pandas, pandas, where are the pandas?
Obviously, the giant pandas are the
Holy
main
shit, there's
attraction for
fucking
this zoo,
millions
and
of them.
luckily for us,
No wonder they're not
we
endangered
have
anymore.
one
You got
which was
90 of them
born
right here in
just a
one
few
spot.
days ago. Let's go and have a look at it. Go on, don't be shy. Select the panda cub.
And now enter animal camera mode.
Look at the little cubby cubbers.
Oh, doesn't it just warm the cockles of your heart? So cute! Did you know that giant pandas, or Ailuropoda
My
melanoleuca
cockles
for
are
being
warm.
formal, are the only entirely herbivorous bears. They can actually eat up to 38 kilos of bamboo a day. Not that surprising, given that they'll spend up to 14 hours
How is
a day
bamboo
chomping
not
away.
endangered is what
I
I'm
don't
wondering.
imagine this little fluff ball has that kind of appetite yet, though.
Bamboo just be growing everywhere, huh? Fuck. That was a sustainable resource.
No. I just
Growing
got word from one
bamboo
of
out
our
here.
keepers that a
Fine.
sable antelope was placed into a habitat without going through quarantine first, and that they're displaying signs of disease. We'll have to move them into quarantine to stop the infection from spreading to the other animals. To do that, go to the highlighted habitat,
I'm
find
still over
the
here
infected
fucking
animal,
looking at
and
fucking,
then select them
panda
to bring up
cubs.
their information panel.
Good. Now choose move and then transfer them into quarantine. I've highlighted the quarantine facility in the zoo for you.
Oh, phew. That's a relief. Now that we've stopped the infection from spreading any further, we need to build a vet surgery so the antelope can be treated and then returned to his habitat. I've already highlighted where I'd like you to build it, so why don't we head over there?
In order to build the vet surgery, choose facilities, staff facilities, and then vet surgeries.
That looks kind of cool. Not floating too bad, right? I wish they would automatically like build some like pillars underneath.
That's the job. Vet surgeries play a very important role in a zoo, as they're the only places that vets can treat the animals. Once there's room for the antelope, the vet will pick them up from quarantine and bring them to the surgery. Yes, diseases can spread through a habitat quite easily, especially if the water inside it isn't being cleaned regularly.
Oh.
As it happens, I just got a report that
Oh
one of our
my
water
God.
treatment facilities has broken down, and the water in the
It's
flamingo and
farming.
saltwater crocodile
So
habitat has
fire's
gotten
breaking
dirty.
out. Evacuate now.
I've highlighted the water treatment facility for you, so you should go and check it out.
We're watching them
Select the
fix
water
it.
treatment facility to bring up its information panel. Yes, I don't think you need a degree in mechanics to tell that this thing's thoroughly banjaxed. Use Call Mechanic to bring an expert over to fix it for us.
So, just to explain,
Show
water
me.
treatment facilities work in a similar manner to power sources, in that they have a radius of influence around them. That means any body of water which
Okay,
is even
yes.
partly within
Off
that
the gate,
radius
I
will
can
be
do
cleaned
it.
automatically.
Let's see how you do it
Also,
here.
like power sources, if they get damaged, that radius of influence will shrink. Meaning
Yeah,
that it
the
might
gate
stop
is the only
cleaning
thing I can
water
do it
sources
off
which were
of,
only
though.
just within its reach. If you want
I
to check
can't
how
do
much
that.
of your zoo is
Oh, wait,
covered
wait.
by your water treatment facilities, then there's a
But the
heat
gate
map
I
you
can do
use
it
to
off
see
of.
the
I think it's different
coverage.
when it's not a
That
gate.
way, you can quickly spot problem areas and rectify the issue.
But yeah, the problem was if it's not a gate,
Good
you have to go
work.
to the gate in the
Now
beginning.
that the water treatment facility has been repaired, the water will be
Yeah,
cleaned up in
that'd be
two shakes of a
interesting.
lamb's tail.
Like
You
build
can
just a
also use
wall
mechanics to
and see if
repair
you can
power
build
facilities,
off
transport
that wall
rides,
again,
bins,
like once you like
benches,
exit out a
signs,
building or
and,
something.
as you already know, habitat barriers. Now, I'll be honest.
But yeah, I
I'm
mean,
still
you
a
can
little
just the
worried
way to
about
do
that
it is you
disease
build a
scale
gate
we
and then
had,
just
so I think
remove.
we
You
should do
can
some research
you can
into
delete
it.
the gate later.
Doing research into a disease can help
So
prevent
you can
future
fix. You
outbreaks
can
of
go
it.
work
And
around
even
it by
if we
just
do
like
have an outbreak, it'll make
building
the disease
gates
much
and
less
then delete the
potent.
gate later.
I'd like you to start some research into bordetalosis. Disease research can be found in vet
That's how I did
research.
it in that
So
one. I
head over
deleted
to
the
your
gate later,
research center and get
and that's
one of
how
the
I
vets researching it.
was able to figure it out. But the rebuild barrier thing was a pain in the ass. I had to like, I held triangle and that helped out a little bit, but it didn't help out right away. Bordetelliosis. I don't see it on here. Here's the bordetelliosis. I don't have one. Oh, it's that's why I'm not looking. It's R2 to go next. Oh, fucking hell. That's what it.
Lovely job. Once that research is complete, I expect we'll send that disease packing in no time.
Yeah, research and disease is gonna have to be the
That
thing.
was a close run thing
That's
with
gonna
those
be fucking
antelopes.
key.
I dread to think what might have happened if you hadn't got them into quarantine as quickly as you did. Fast thinking there. We had a horrible outbreak of viral gastroenteritis here at Goodwin House. Although, luckily, that was just limited to me and my wife.
This guy and his fucking jokes.
Now that we've got all our urgent tasks in hand,
His
we can
fucking
start to focus on the
jokes.
guests and improving their time
Here.
in the park. You see, you can also do research into new and improved guest facilities, transport rides, as well as new types of barrier and other things via the workshop.
I've highlighted the workshop for you. So head over there, select it, and then choose View Workshop. And finally,
Okay.
assign a mechanic to research souvenir shops.
Okay.
I can't wait to see the next big innovation in zoo merchandise.
Great stuff. That research will take a little while, so let's have a look at something else in the meantime. Because we've
Look at
had
this.
some good news. It turns out that we're allowed to adopt more giant pandas. The authorities have given us 3 females to help with our breeding program. Even so, I'm sure you know how notoriously difficult it is to get pandas to breed, so we'll have to be patient. Our current giant panda habitat is full to the brim, but luckily we've already got another habitat ready to go. But before we move our new pandas in, they'll need to go through quarantine. Of course, we can't do that until we've accepted them. So open up animal trading and go into the animal reward section.
Huh?
Just choose Transfer to Animal Storage next to each of the pandas, and they'll be sent there. Finally, we can send them from animal storage to quarantine. To do that, just select them in animal storage, then send to zoo. Then choose the zoo's quarantine facility. Don't worry, I've highlighted it for you so you can find it easily.
While we wait for them to clear quarantine, you should set up their new habitat so they feel at home in there. I'll also need you to bring over one of the male pandas from our other habitat, because without him, we're not going to have much of a breeding program, are we? So go on, move him over and get everything set up for your pandas.
Hey! We're panda fucking crazy, baby. Add that feeding station. I always have to like remember what is the actual name of the panda species. You have like a country in front of it. I don't see the fucking pandas now to click on. Find a panda to click on. Oh fucking. Oh. Giant pandas. See, I have to look in the G's. G. I'm gonna have some Chinese. A water pipe? Enriched! He's 25 down enrichment. Fuck yeah. Wind chimes! Every pan needs some wind chimes to fucking play with. Holy shit, there's fucking toys out the wazooers! Alright, what does he need for his... Needs more short grass, less long grass. Mow that fucking lawn, boy. I'm a little crazy. Boom! Alright, what biomes we got for plants here? We got temperate and taiga. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. An Aleppo tree. Holy fuck. I feel like I put a feeding on each side. He has to walk all the way back over here. Still had a nana. Coverage. There's a lot of coverage. How is it not at 90? The plan is not good. Struggling so much to get track. That's I don't get how coverage is 20%. Makes no sense. Like, come on, we have nothing. There's like no room anymore for anything.
news.
All right.
Our new female pandas have been given a clean bill of health. You'd best move them into the new habitat so they can settle in. And I hope you've made their habitat as comfy as possible, because animals will only breed if they're happy.
Oh yeah, I did fucking great job.
Oh, bless. I think they'll be really happy in there. Fingers crossed we'll see some lovely new cubs sooner rather than later. Right, while they're being delivered, we'd better get on with something else, eh? Dear me, there's never any time to rest when you're running a zoo, is there? Well, unless you hit pause.
Okay, I think it's time I taught you all about work zones. I know, they don't sound as interesting as the animals, but trust me, they're ever so useful. You see, work zones are a way of making sure that your staff concentrate on specific habitats or tasks within the zoo, so they aren't wandering off elsewhere when it's time to feed the animals or the like.
Yeah, there was work zones for Planet Coaster too, and I fucking didn't use those.
Let's start by creating a
Fuck
new
yeah.
work zone, and then assigning a keeper to it so they know to look after the new pandas. To do that, go into the Access menu, then Zoo Management, then head into the Staff Overview tab and choose Work Zones. Now choose New Work Zone.
To set up your new work zone, I'll need you to select the highlighted habitat gate, staff room, and keeper hut. Oh, and don't forget to name it something useful. Once you're done, just go ahead and exit the work zone creator.
That's it, right?
Now let's hire a new keeper and assign them to our new work zone. We don't want them getting distracted by other goings-on in the zoo. Go on, hire one.
Oh damn, they're gonna make me hire another one. No, I hired this person. Well, I have to fire you, I'm sorry. How do I do that? Work zone, yep. Oh fuck, I forgot to work zone 10. Boom. I did that. Why aren't you checking it off? All because I hired I worked ahead of the person talking, and now they're gonna fuck me. Yep. Because I hired the staff member too early. They're not gonna let me do anything, even though I'm clearly hire another caretaker. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you have to. I just did that. Boom, done. Check mark. I have followed the instructions and I cannot continue anymore. I can't. I just need to be done with the tutorial so I can just not have the stupid step-by-step instruction shit. And you can't progress until you do the small. No, give me the big steps. And let me fucking free. Cause you're like step-by-step shit. It glitches. I don't know what's going on here. I seriously don't have to close the fucking thing because I think I glitched because I hired a staff member too early, and now it's fucked. Let's see here. Okay, you're in the pillar. And you did that by clicking X and dragging it? It doesn't do that for me. I pressed X. I'm on video clicking X. I even showed the controller to the camera. Didn't happen. Didn't work. And now, look, hire and assign to work zone to one keeper. I'm doing that, and they said nope. Too bad. I assigned him to the work zone, and they said nope. I have to do this into a different in your specific fucking order. Rename zone to fuck off. Look, it says press square to confirm. Why do I have to tap it 9 times? And then it still doesn't work. I guess this is my fault too. I'm just pressing the wrong button. Why? Why am I stuck right here? Like, there's no reason that I'm stuck. What are these people doing? I have to close the game. I did something wrong there. Yeah, you saw me. Are you telling me that I'm lying? I didn't click X and drag X. Just say that. Type, I don't think you clicked X and dragged X. It wasn't working for me. I had to fucking create a gate. It wasn't working. So whatever video clip that means is relevant. Because I'm clicking X and dragging X, and it wasn't. No, the pillar shows up, and then you can't click on a wall and fucking do it. You can't.
Creating a new work zone, and then assigning a keeper to it so they know to look after the new pandas. To do that, go into the Access menu, then Zoo Management, then head into the Staff Overview tab and choose
Let this person
Work
finish
Zones.
talking before you do anything, or else the game will fucking not work.
Now let's hire a new keeper and assign them to our new work zone. We don't want them getting distracted by other
Again,
goings
let
on
them
in the
finish
zoo.
talking
Go on,
before you
hire
click
them.
something, because then it'll break. It won't work. Go into zoo.
Now choose New Work Zone.
See, why is work zone 10 already on here? So bad.
To set up your new work zone, I'll need you to select the highlighted habitat gate, staff room, and keeper hut. Oh, and don't forget
I
to
can't
name
do that
it
right now,
something
so-
useful. Once you're done, just go ahead and exit the work zone creator.
Click, click, click. Work. Do I have to click this thing too? Click it anyway. I don't give a fuck. Why do I have to look? Square to confirm. Square. Square. I had to press it 5 times. Why? Yeah, I'm doing something wrong here. What I just did was wrong, I guess, too. I wasn't doing anything incorrectly when I was trying to connect a wall. That's my point. I was pressing X, clicking X. There was nothing I was doing incorrectly. Go back and watch it. Go back and... And right here, I am doing nothing incorrectly. I am doing nothing incorrectly, and the game should have that check marked. Hire keeper, assigned to work zone to 1 keeper. I did that. I did that exactly, and it said, nope. Doesn't matter. I did that exactly. Literally, rewind the fucking thing. Fucking 3 minutes. I did it. There's no evidence. There's no debate of it not working. Why is this not check marked? Why? Why is this not check marked? I just did hire and assign to work zone to 1 keeper, and it's not working. It doesn't work.
Then, select your new keeper to bring up their information panel and go to their employment tab.
Fucking stupid. So fucking dumb. Well, now I lost him because he's fucking fat. I don't know what he just said. She needs to stop. Leave your fucking text up there, lady. Stop fucking removing your text away. It's too fucking fast. The speed at which I was doing it had nothing to do with it. The game does not work.
There you go. Now your keeper will focus their attention on our new pandas. Oh, and just so you know, all types of staff can be assigned work zones. Just make sure that they have access to all the buildings that they need. Oh, and one last thing. You might find it faster to assign them from the work zone section of the staff overview screen. That'll save you having to chase around selecting your staff one by one. Oh, it sounds like the brand research has been completed. You should collect
If you're
the
building a
rewards,
barrier,
and you can do that by going back into the mechanic research.
they're not gonna let me build anything.
Whoa! Yeah!
Okay, so if I have the pillar, just click X. Okay, so if I have a pillar here. We'll try to recreate the thing. Oops. That's fine, this is fine here. Can I stop and go back? See, and the tutorial was not doing this. There was literally a video of me clicking this and not having it work. But now it does work. Interesting. All right, now go back to that one level then. Just to double check to make it's gonna work correct.
Hey. Hey.
Guided tours? Right, I need guided fucking tours this shit, dude.
Whoop.
I wonder if they just let you, if you wanted to just do the tutorial level and keep building your zoo off that. I wonder if they even let you do that. I think they wouldn't. They wouldn't let you play shit. The Goodwin house. The Goody Woodies. That was the second. That person's bitching about the view. The ostriches try to escape immediately, those little fuckers. Playing it. I think the problem is holding X is the multi-slog thing. I didn't like the multi-slug feature in Planet Coaster either. I barely used that boy. But it wasn't hold X in Planet Coaster.
There you go. Now your keeper will focus their attention on our new pandas. Oh, and just so you know, all types of staff can be assigned work zones. Just make sure that they have access to all the buildings that they need. Oh, and one last thing. You might find it faster to assign them from the work zone section of the staff overview screen. That'll save you having to chase around, selecting your staff one by one. Oh, it sounds like the brand research has been completed. You should collect your rewards, and you can do that by going back into the mechanic research.
Now that we've got our lovely new Just a Memento shop designed, you should build one of them near the zoo's exit. That way the guests won't miss it on their way out, and we won't miss out on their money.
I forgot how funny the people in Planet Coaster. I was replaying Planet Coaster. The people in Planet Coaster are so fucking funny. That lady that wants all the profits, she's so fucking hilarious. Yes, facilities. Merchandise. Classic souvenir. Oh my god, you want me to put it in a little fucking small area? Okay, well, it's not that one. It's not. Panda Park. Okay, that's why. It doesn't, like, even it out. Like, the leveling's weird. Like, it's either that way or that way. That's a little bit more balanced, but not as gray, you know.
Oh, that's ever so wonderful, that is. Anyway, I'm just off for a moment, but I'm sure I'll have some more jobs for you to look at shortly.
Oh no, they want us to add the more species.
Those pandas look just adorable. I can see why people keep foolishly forgetting that they're wild bears. And good work on that new gift shop branding. Just a memento. Very clever. Much better than our old overpriced gifts branding. I'm all for truth in advertising, but it was perhaps a little on the nose.
Back as promised. Right. I'd like you to increase the number of different species in the zoo. Now, you can find out what species are already in your zoo by going into the zoo section and then into the animals area. And if you're wondering how you're going to fit them all in, then mixed species habitats are a great way to save space and create interesting habitats. Just make sure to check the Zoopedia to find out which species enjoy living together. E.g., don't mix lions with antelopes.
Okay. We gotta find something in the animal market that likes to get along with pandas. The panda bitches! Tortoises? Do tortoises like fucking pandas? Okay, oh, we can just do it. That's perfect. Okay. American buffaloes can kind of share. Do we have any of these things already in here? A black wildebeest? Are we just pandas in here? What other fucking animals we got in this motherfucker? Okay, so we gotta, okay, so go to our animals is the better way to do it. Our animals and find, like, okay. Animals. Like, does the Chinese Pagolian like to do anything? Oh, sherry. Damn. What else we got in this bit? All these fucking animals are greedy fucks that don't like sharing. That's all I can fucking tell. Fucking gas animal. Pandas don't like sharing. I know snails don't like it either. This is good research for we'll like learn this stuff now, kind of throughout the game. We'll remember what animals like going together. Do flamingos like sharing? Come on, flamingos. Oh, they said fuck you. Literally, like all of them, every one, like every species we have right now does not like sharing. I don't think the poison frog is gonna fuck. Lots of read. Lots of read. Okapi? Ah. Only a few more. I gotta check them all. Everyone's been a strikeout so far. Thank God we can mix in with the antelope with some things at least. Where's Homeboy Axe? I want to find out where he is. Oh, he's like buying. Okay, he's got some stuff over here. Like American Buffalo works too. Can the warthog chill with it? Yeah, so we can put the warthog in there. Okay. We either gotta get some exhibits going or I don't know what the fuck. Okay, there's some exhibits right here too. This is a good place for some exhibits right here. Boa constrictors! Fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes. We're gonna get some boas in this bitch! Let's go medium because I want my fucking boa to have fucking plenty of fucking... Holy shit, let's get it! I want the young one. If we can put in the fucking the one that you can release in the wild is probably better actually. (23 to 31 degrees Celsius). A little bit warmer. He needs 60 to 80% humidity. Let's pump that humidity up. Then they said Exhibit 6 has no keepers assigned to it. No power? I thought I fucking changed the humidity. And you put power into it, I think. I need to do research on these things too. What else can we put in here? We can put a giant centipede. Ooh, the spider. Ooh, a common death adder. What else we got? A puff adder. Ooh, yes, the anaconda.
I'm sure you know by now how to make your animals happy. So you'd best get that sorted before the inspector gets here. Sorry,
Oh, shit.
did I not mention there was an inspector coming? Oh dear.
Okay. Now to make our animals motherfucking happy. They just trust that they can't climb this wall over here? Why is there no wall? Oh my god. The fucking... Kill 'em. Go to animals here. And you're gonna sort by motherfucking welfare. I did get something about like something was about to mature or something. They're mad about this having negative effects? Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck with it. The flamingos need better fucking... Enrichment, okay. They need toy enrichment in here.
Looks like you've got everything humming away nicely. Well done. Oh, well, it seems
Wow,
that
that's
with
really
our
cool,
new
huh?
pandas and other species, we've attracted lots and lots of new guests. Let's work on making sure those guests are kept happy. That means making sure they have great views of the animals, lots of places to buy food and drink, and, well, lots of
Oh,
places
shit.
to get rid of food and drink. Toilets. You should think carefully about where to put your guest facilities, though. For instance, don't put all of the food shops in the same place. Just look at how the guests are distributed around the park and put your facilities where they'll be needed the most. As long as you remember to pay attention to what the guests are thinking, you'll soon have a handle on what everyone wants.
Lots of hungry. Decent amount of thirsty. Education's really bad. Holy shit. Place achieved beef. Get my beef chiefed. What? No, I mean... Watch right. Facilities. Guest facility. Why am I in this grid mode all of a sudden? I don't want to be in grid size though. Why am I in grid movement now? Like what? Like what did I press on accident there? I didn't press anything. I don't know what is going on now that I'm in like grid fucking thing, and what the fuck was that? My, okay, now I can be back in. Yikes! You just press. Oh, and now it's not gonna. Back to grid fucking move me again. Oh, you fucking grid. Fucking hell. Sometimes problems will pop up. Alright, what the hell's going on with the fucking animal alerts? Why is he stressed socially? Place an information center. Probably would rather have that in the beginning of it, right? Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Place 5 bins, place 5 benches. There's kind of already a bunch of them. God damn it. The benches, I think we need more of.
Oh, sounds like the inspector's almost here. Now, I fully expect you to pass with flying colours. Anything less, and I might have to organise a little job exchange scheme for you with whoever's mucking out the pandas.
And now I can add a little bit to that. Receive a zoo inspection report with an overall starting of 2.5. Can we do anything about that right now? Where's the inspector at? The animal problems are so quick by the time. Okay, yep, doing it again. Oh, they need more. Oh, there's too many. We gotta send some to the wild in this bitch. That should help a little bit with too many people. There were too many of them. I had to release one to the wild to get eaten and killed. Yeah. They don't, those. I wonder what the, like, I don't know, like, well, what's the hit rate on that when we release the zoos back in? The inspection takes fucking forever. Still stressed, bro? I don't get it. Good, we can add some of the. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there now. Severe welfare issues. Why is he like... I want to move him to fucking... Group members. Outsider intrigating. Oh. Interesting. This is taking way too long, I'll tell you that shit. I really wanted to get the tutorial done today. Oh, here, fucker.
Goodness. You know, I really can't believe just how much you've come on
did
during
it.
our time together.
We did it!
It goes to show, Bernie's got a keen eye for talent. Oh, and speaking of Bernie, he's not finished with you yet. He's got a new job for you in Canada. I get the feeling that you'd best pack a warm coat. Oh, listen, it's been wonderful getting to know you, and I'm sure we'll meet again. But in the meantime, good luck.
Good luck. That's it. We're done. We beat the tutorial. Hardest game of all
I've
time.
been told
Hardest
that there
building
were
of all
smiles
time.
on the faces of all of the guests. And that's a real testament to the hard work you've put into this place. And if anything, I hear the animals look even happier. Although, in all honesty, it's hard to tell with the pandas. They're so, Enigmatic. I'm told that Lin's quite the character, though. Oh, she's really been a hit with the visitors. You could even say the business is bam booming. And, fingers crossed, we might even be able to feature pandas at some of my other zoos, now that you've shown everyone we know how to cater for their welfare. I shouldn't be surprised, though. After all, you've become a very capable trainee zoo manager. I suspect there isn't a single task I could throw at you which you wouldn't handle with aplomb. That said, I think
This guy's
one's gonna be a
talking, man.
bit of a
Shut the fuck
curveball.
up. All right, we are done. See y'all later.